I'm good.
What is up, everybody? Ran0msparks here. I'm with Sinister Socks, and this is the Saturday BS session. How you doing, Dusty?
What's up, everybody?
Or should I call you
Snowing
Socks?
outside. I mean, south of the states in Atlanta, Georgia, it's snowing, so it shut us down.
Yeah, it sounded like you got some power outages.
Today at work, are not sure exactly what happened, but yeah, the power went out and all like a fairly large area up there where I work. The power did go out, so it took me almost an hour to go, basically a mile and a half to where you get on one of the major roads to come south to where I live. And then once I did that, it was not very fun at all because people can't seem to drive. Like, the roads are completely fine. They're wet, but they were not slippery. There was no snow on it, nothing. But it was like stop and go the entire way. So it took me 3.5 hours to get home, which
That's
normally takes me
ridiculous.
30 minutes.
That's ridiculous.
Redonkulous. People need to learn how to drive in this city.
What were you doing to entertain yourself on the drive? You have music going or something?
Oh yeah, the highway, man, the highway. I love the highway.
All
XM
right.
radio. But yeah,
Nice.
I mean, on the phone if you can, but especially sitting there up, where the power outage was, the cell phone towers go down. So
Yeah.
they cut the signal half power, so that way the generator doesn't have to work so hard and it can last longer. So
Right.
everybody on their phone was like a nightmare.
Yeah, that suck. You ready to get into some golf?
Do this.
Yeah, let's see. Last week we got some snow too, or actually it was earlier this week, and that first day I was back streaming some Fortnite. Yeah, you were there when I was having the power outage. And then the next day or the day after that, the morning was so foggy. I couldn't see 10 feet in front of me. I had to go to work no more than 15 mile an hour the whole time. And what would normally take me like 10 minutes took me about 20. So it was twice the amount. Not as bad as your trip, but still, that was kind of annoying. And then I had to go get a load of cake. And that was not fun.
Very nice.
It was
Very
still
nice.
foggy then.
Ooh,
Yeah.
oh,
Sweet. Did we both get a hole in one there?
We did.
Nice. If I could high five you, I would. Just high fives my webcam. Oh shit, I need to have a little more juice there. Oh, that was so close. Only a little more.
Oh, I barely hit it.
Let's see. My week was not bad as far as work goes, damn it. Oh shit!
Oh, you lucky mother.
I bounced off the ice. But we had the last round of corn stalk salt, so that was nice. And I don't think I'll have to do much of that anymore. Maybe one field left, and there's like maybe 2 loads. So that'll be easy.
Gotta get her done.
Yeah, so we'll be able to go back to our normal schedule of just feeding in the morning, hauling shit, and taking care of maintenance after that. And probably be off by 4 every day. So I've been missing that. Shit, that was not hard enough. That's what she said. Okay, that kind of worked out fine. Kind of. Oh, well. Anything else notable happened this week for you?
No, not really. It's been a pretty slow week.
Yeah.
Even on the gaming side, it's been pretty slow.
Well, tell us about your week in gaming.
Weekend gaming. Let me see. I don't even really remember my weekend gaming. We did some Destiny there. Didn't really get any FS in as much, or at least not as much as I wanted to do.
Well, how about we do that after we record this?
Yeah, that's actually a pretty good idea. Gotta see what the wife's doing, wants to do for dinner, but yes, tonight is...
Well, yeah. Yeah, after take care of that stuff, everything with the family's all settled in.
I need to find me a guy that can model, that I can hire for cheap.
Yeah, Lord knows the...
I really want to get some models done that are... My goal is to remodel... it's never been done, so model up the equipment that I basically grew up with, and I want to build... I want to start working on my map again and build our farm and basically make, like how some the guys that collect model toys, 64 scale or even any other scale, like Europe and stuff is 32nd scale, but they'll make displays and stuff, you know, using foam board and set up an entire farmyard and fields and stuff. Well, I don't have the room for that, and with the game, obviously, you can do an infinite amount of options with that. So that's kind of what I want to do with it. I'm kind of bored with just playing, so I want to like build my layout as I would do it in real life, virtual reality on game, and then be able to play the game. Yeah,
why not? That's what mod guys do. That's why we mod.
So I want to get the equipment I grew up with modeled up, and then some other equipment that's newer, but yet no one's ever done it yet, and you know, that kind of stuff.
Shit, I'm sucking them.
And then as we
that'd be pretty awesome.
Before, you know, I'm debating if it's a good idea just to, you know, maybe not release it right away, work out the bugs with the few guys that we trust, not to just pass stuff around, but yet promise everybody it will actually get released versus it staying private forever.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm doing with Lincoln Creek. I just have to finish it. It's the only deal.
So, I mean, private mods, I guess it's kind of cool to say you have a private mod from somebody, especially if it's a big name that, you know, doesn't give mods out to people, but in a way,
there's just no reason for that. Oh, it does, yeah. That's no doubt.
Yeah, that's, like, I think, I'm not sure when, I'm not sure what version yet, because these first versions of my LSW tires, I'd kind of like to release those for everybody, just to be able to put on whatever they want to put on and do with it, you know, whatever they want to do with it.
Why not?
But I kind of want the textures to be, you know, good, but maybe they don't need to be. People can just retexture them if they want to or whatever.
Yeah, I remember the version you got me to texture up. The model just wasn't cooperating with it.
That's what DeLong was having a problem with. I gave it to Tex to try to do, but he hasn't had time.
So what were the ones you've had screenshots with them on? Are those
the ones I've got in game are the 1250s?
Okay, and the ones you don't have textured yet are
the 1400s for like full drive singles and combines and jazz.
I wasn't sure, so that's what I was wondering. I saw the screenshots. I was like, wait, did he get those done? But no, I got you.
Yeah, I've got like 6 different versions of these tires. Like I've got the 680s that you would use for like row crop duals or sprayer tires. So you get a wide floater sprayer tire, and then I've got the 900s that would go on as duals on a tractor, or even, you know, like a small combine and singles or something like that. Then I've got the 1250s, 2 different versions of 1250s, a combine tire, and then the multi. I don't really know what the difference is, but the lugs are way different for the tractor. And then the 1400s. So
right, okay, yeah, I'll have the full set there. Sweet.
Make that in there already?
Yeah, I had 3 shots far.
Damn, son. Oh, nuts.
I did something similar. I think I stroke out on one of the last 2 there. That wasn't good. Alright, well that sounds all fine and dandy by me. My week in gaming, that was the topic we were on initially, kind of got off course there,
kind of tangented.
No big deal. Oh, yes! Did you get a hole in one there?
I did.
Nice. We're doing excellent. But to my week in gaming, let's see. Monday, I think we did Fortnite, and we sucked. But there's nothing new there.
No, but I really do like the game. I want to get better at it. I want to continue
to
play it to get better.
Yeah, we just got to practice. I don't think I'm going to take that off my streaming schedule, except for maybe once a week. And then practice most nights if I can. Just try to get better habits.
Yep.
I for those of you who watch it, I get really, I don't know, I get nervous in a way. And it's even worse when I have a stream going. So, I don't know. Maybe if I just do it offline a little bit, just can improve my game. Let's see, Tuesday, I think you and I did some Destiny.
Yeah, that's going good.
Yeah, it's alright. I mean, nothing too fancy. Damn it. I don't want to jump over this into there. I did it once before. Nice. But no, it's fun. Nice when we win. I don't know, those challenges, those Crucible, whatever that competitive one that we did.
Yeah, I was just reading today actually that. Oh my gosh, seriously. Apparently there is a new exotic gun that comes with Orisa. Not Orisa. That's
What?
an Overwatch character. Osiris. That is OP, like majorly bugged, and there's coming a patch next week to fix it. But until then, everybody is like one shot, one kill type thing. So it's very, very difficult to even win anything unless you have that gun to go against them.
Okay, so yeah, even if we were playing the regular Crucible stuff, we'd probably still getting our asses handed to us.
Right, exactly.
Okay, so we might as well just say screw it for Crucible stuff until that's out.
Might as well. I mean, the patch is next week, I think Monday or Tuesday, so.
Okay, yeah, that's closing in.
Don't have to wait long.
If we wanted to.
If we want to do something
this
weekend still, we can just work on the challenges and stuff that we got to do.
Yep, that'd be perfect. All right, well, let's see. What did I do Wednesday? What was I playing then? I think I was gonna do Fortnite.
You did a little
Forza.
Wednesday
was Forza. Yeah, Forza. That's when I started. I got home a little late, but I got started around 9:30. We had pretty good viewers. I'm pretty impressed with how many people have been watching that. It's not a lot yet, but still, compared to what I've been getting for the other games.
No, but it's pretty impressive. I mean, I guess I didn't think people wanted to watch racing too much. Oh my gosh, that would hit that.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I almost got a hole in one.
Did you really? Oh,
almost.
How did you?
I just jumped it from the top.
Oh, all the way.
Yeah. I like finding the shortcuts.
Oh, yeah,
and then Thursday, I pussied out on Fortnite. I remember that. And I was like, then I got into Destiny again because I played a practice match on Fortnite and sucked dick. So I was like, yeah, no thanks. I'll take a hard pass for now. I'll just go do some Destiny. And then maybe that was the night we got our asses handed to us.
Yes, it was.
Okay. And then let's see. Today's Friday. This morning I did a little bit of farm sim. I got that field of tillage of yours done. And I also finished planting that one field that I've been doing for like 3 streams already.
Yeah,
3 or 4 streams. So
that
was nice to get that done.
I guess we kind of need to figure out what else we want planted.
Yeah, I mean, that was the only wheat field I wanted, so...
The one field we did? Okay.
I mean, I only wanted one wheat field. If we want to do another one, we could do another one. I'd probably be smallish, but...
So the one you just finished working, what should we put there? Corn?
We can figure that out. Why don't we just figure out first what fields we want to own and what crops we are going to do, then we can decide that about that.
All right.
I like being in the game and seeing what there's available before I make any of those decisions. But we can do that later if we play some farm sim or whenever the next time is. All right, how about some games that you're wanting to be played or wanting to play coming up here?
Oh my goodness. Looking this up. Games I want to play?
Yes. Shit.
Kind of continue down the path of what we're doing. I'd kind of like to play iRacing more, just...
Yeah.
But the time commitment for that is pretty large. At least until
Why
you learn.
Why is that?
Just until you learn what you got to be doing, like learn tracks and...
Okay.
That kind of stuff.
There's a learning curve then, is what you're saying.
Yeah. And I mean, I feel like with my stream schedule, everybody still likes to watch FS for the most part anyway, so I'm trying to figure out a balance between doing other things to not get burned out on FS like we have been in the past versus keep people entertained with what we're doing.
Well, yeah, I've been trying to find that balance, and I don't know. I only have farm sim set for once a week. I still had a lot of viewers coming in for it, but I think my fan base for my other games is slowly rising. But I'm not gonna do a game if I'm not having a fun time doing it.
Nope, I get that.
Oh yes.
What the?
I'm only this lucky when people are watching. Well, not that anybody's watching, but they're gonna be watching. Well, then I didn't get lucky
Stop.
there.
Nut stack.
Big ol' nuts. Ah, narts.
There we go. Birdie.
Yeah,
I still got a
what were we
freaking
just-
birdie.
What were we just talking about?
Games you want to play? What a or is there something you kind of want to get into still?
Yes. If only I had money, though. Frickin' money is the
Well, that
only
was it.
setback. I really want to get a Nintendo Switch.
Do you really?
I do. I'm not much of a Nintendo guy, but what I've been hearing about Super Mario Odyssey and Zelda Breath of the Wild, they sound amazing. Especially Zelda. I really want to get into that. And I could stream those since I have a capture card now. And I don't know. But money is the only thing. Since I just bought this new PC, that's gonna be a while. And then of course $60 for each game. Yeah, that'll
Alright.
be
Matches up.
few paychecks. Paychecks.
Oh, well, good. Yeah, do it if you. I have
Yeah,
no interest
yeah.
in Nintendo.
I normally wouldn't. I said fart on the Wii, screw the Wii U, all that stuff. I don't care. I don't care about. I'm not really invested in Mario or even Zelda, but these games just sounded fun.
Well,
And hearing these guys just rave about them, I've heard no bad things. Oh my gosh, this course, shit. This is one that I was doing on my solo ES session.
it's going backwards.
I
It's
hate
going
those.
forwards.
I just got
Going
lucky there.
backwards.
But also iRacing, like you said, I want to check that out. I love racing games. That was my big thing
I do like racing games.
years ago. So Forza, I'm gonna keep up with that. I might do. I have Forza one night a week scheduled. I did it again today though, but I might schedule an iRacing and have 2 racing games if it gets some good watching.
I don't know how you got it down there so fast.
I got lucky. Like I hit a couple of those knives and then got hit back there. So there you go. That's what happened pretty much for me on my first go.
Oh,
Or maybe it was my second hit. I don't know.
double bogey right away.
That's let's see. New game releases updates. Game Awards. I guess that's not really a new game release or update. Well, I guess I'll go straight into Red Dead Redemption 2. I'm gonna open up that link. I don't know. I haven't heard much about it. Just some guys talking about it and just that trailer. I'm gonna quick and see if I can't pull it up so you guys watching can see. Of course, I closed everything. Why did I do that? Ooh, I have a Steam notification. New item in your inventory. Did I get a new hat? Let's see. Let's see if I can find our documents. Smoke trail, full cohort, golf, of course. Alright. Open link. Put this over here. So, here we go. Okay, the Red Dead Redemption 2 page. I'm gonna take a look at these screenshots. I did watch the trailer just now, and I don't know if anybody else watching this has seen it, but I wasn't too impressed. Graphics look okay. I don't know, this screenshot looks pretty good. But watching the video, I'm pretty sure it had to have been in-game. Like, yeah, it was in-game engine. I don't know. It didn't look spectacular. I'm sure there's some beautiful spots, as I can see in these screenshots here, but I don't know, it looked... Obviously, it's been a while since I played Red Dead Redemption, the first one, but it didn't look too different. The story, I wasn't really captivated by what they were showing in this trailer as far as the story goes. I will never forget how the story of the first one ended. Like, it's... Most people weren't surprised, but me being so naive, I didn't see the twist ending coming. So, I don't know. I don't want to spoil anything for anybody who hasn't played it and might want to. But honestly, it's your fault if you haven't played it by now.
Seen your name in our ledger.
I love the Western setting. It was a really fun open world to
You're
explore.
a wanted man, Mr. Morgan.
Guess I'm called it.
Maybe when your mother's finished mourning your father,
I don't know.
I'll keep
Yeah, I
her
don't
back
know.
on your behalf.
I'm gonna get it. I'm probably gonna get it. regardless of reviews,
We got
like
lawmen in
it's,
3
I'm just gonna
different
chuck it in
states
the
after
bucket.
us. They chased us
do
from the
many
west.
times.
They chased us over the
I love the
mountains.
first one enough. I'm gonna at least give the second one a shot. I'm
Be an
gonna
extra gun.
prefer they release it on PC. There has been no
This place
PC release date or any announcement that
ain't
it's
no
going to be on
such
PC,
thing
but
It's
I don't know, since
civilized.
they're doing good things with Grand Theft Auto 5, hopefully they transfer that over.
Yeah, that's true.
It's for the release for PC on Grand Theft Auto 5. That was late. That was a lot later than on console, so I'm hoping that just might be what the deal is, why they haven't released any sort of date for it.
Always.
But even if it is only console, I'm doing stuff on my Xbox now. I'll probably still get into that. But I think Rockstar would be stupid not to do it on PC. And they got a lot of money for people for GTA 5. Like, they got a lot of money for me. I think I had it first on my 360. Then I bought it on my Xbox One because I upgraded that. Then I became a part of the PC Master Race and got it for PC. So they squeezed a lot of money out of me.
Amazon.
And I guarantee I'm not the only one that happened to, which I honestly don't care. Whatever. They made a good game. I don't feel bad for supporting them. So I don't know. I'm just speculating. That's probably what's going to happen here again too. I don't know.
It
Kind
might
of
not
shady.
be too bad. If it comes for PC, I will. I'm not gonna bother buying an Xbox or anything like that.
No,
just 'cause
no need to.
I
Yeah.
I have an old 360, but I'm not gonna.
No, there would be no need to. If you're PC only, no need.
Oh hey, there's 5 seconds left. We have not been playing, have we?
I tabbed out of the last one. I got timed out of that one, but this one I
Oh,
did
there
get
it
into.
goes. Time out again.
Yeah. You must not. Yeah, you didn't set the timer, did you?
Maybe not.
Yeah, clearly.
2 minutes only.
You had it. I think you had it set to 60 in the last one, but it
I
must
did.
not keep that setting.
We can reset it.
Okay. That's fine. Let's just keep going.
Oh, I thought you got that one.
I hate that so much. It's like, nigga, you thought?
Come on, go in the hole.
Double bogey.
Go in the hole.
That's what she said. What'd you get?
Bogey.
What was that, 3 shots?
3 or 4.
I got 4 and I got the double bogey. I don't know what the
Oh
difference is.
yeah, okay. Oh,
Oops.
too hard.
I seen it.
That's what she said. Oh,
All right.
too hard.
Well, there was also the Game Awards recently. So why don't I wanna? Obviously, yeah, we're probably gonna get timed out for looking. Oh shit! I keep going off the edge.
Oh.
Oh, why don't I just hit it off of here? Here we go. Ah, then I hit it too freaking light. Screw this. Alright, I'm gonna probably just skip this level. I'm Game Awards here, and so my stream can see it. I have not looked at this yet, so this is our reaction video, I guess. Alright. Game of the Year, winner. The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Which I don't understand how that is Game of the Year, but okay.
I've heard that it's seriously an excellent game, a great game. I heard so many predictions. Well, not so many, but a few guys predicting that that was going to win. That's why I want to try it. I want to get a Switch for that. I love like those adventure games too, so why not? But other nominees: Horizon, Persona, PUBG, Odyssey, and yeah.
Horizon Zero Dawn is what? I don't know that game.
I've heard of it, but I've never seen any gameplay of it or Persona. PUBG, Super Mario, and Zelda are the ones I was familiar with, and I was gonna bet on Zelda winning just from the critical acclaim I've heard. Just so amazing. Best performance. This is probably just voice acting. So
Best
I don't really care about that.
audio design.
I heard Hellblade had some cool stuff with that.
Yeah, I have heard the soundtrack to that. It's pretty amazing, actually.
I think audio design isn't music. I think there's a separate one for music.
Oh,
Yeah, there is right
there's
under
the
it.
next one. Best
Audio
music.
design is like sound effects, and I heard Hellblade did really cool stuff with it. I'm almost tempted to check it out just for that, because I don't know, just some trick audio stuff. I don't know if I'd call it that, but just the guys that I've heard play it, they did some cool stuff with it. So I want to give it a shot just for that reason. Just like you could hear stuff behind you. I was hearing them say like he gets snuck up on. I don't know. I don't know anything about the game. Don't quote me on that. But score was near Automata. Automata? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never heard of that one either. We'll have to look it up sometime.
No. Best ongoing game. I was gonna assume Overwatch was gonna get that. It was between Grand Theft Auto 5 Online and Overwatch.
Yeah,
That's what I was
those
gonna
two
bet
have
on.
been around probably. Although Siege has been around almost as long as Overwatch, but the player base is definitely not there.
I was just gonna say I was gonna bet on GTA 5 just because of the continual updates
Yes.
Rockstar is putting out. So many expansions and just they keep updating it.
No,
Like
it's nice to
there's
see
no sign of them
Overwatch in there.
stopping. Yeah. I haven't played
love that
Overwatch
game.
yet, but
It's fun. It'd be fun if we had a good built a actual team and did some competition stuff with it.
yeah, I know you met Scott. He came on that one night. He plays it, so I bet if I got it, he'd probably join us.
Yeah, absolutely. That'd be awesome.
Game for Impact. I'm not quite sure what that means. I could look up that later, but I'm not that invested. But our best art direction, I knew Cuphead was going to get that. It did not look like an interesting game to me whatsoever, but the design looked cool. Like the art style.
Yeah.
Like I don't know.
Kind of
looks
not futuristic, but retro.
Yeah, like retro futuristic, I guess
Yeah.
I'd say. Like I don't know, but just the art style's cool. It looks like a completely terrible game to me, but that's my opinion.
Best multiplayer hasn't been announced yet. That's tomorrow, I think.
Could be. We could do some predictions here. I know you've played PUBG, Fortnite, and Destiny, so you have a
And-
pretty good idea. I played 2 of them.
I'm gonna say either Fortnite or PUBG is probably gonna win.
I would bet PUBG.
I have a feeling that's what it will be because it's a pretty good game, especially when you do duos.
Yeah, I've just heard. I've only played Fortnite, but just from what I heard of PUBG. Ooh, did you get something delivered to you?
I did.
Ooh, what'd you get?
Cheese snacks,
Nice.
like cheese crisps. You can buy them at Whole Paycheck.
Okay. Trending gamer. Winner
Dr. Disrespect got the win.
Dak. Nice. I haven't really
Well deserved.
seen him,
He's an
but
awesome guy.
I've heard that. So I've heard that was going to be my bet, but I've never.
I would love to meet
seen
him.
him.
I tried to go to TwitchCon this last year, but I think it was in October, and I just couldn't get away from work, being new to the organization.
All right, next one is most anticipated game. The Last of Us Part 2 won that. I don't know. I wish. The guy
Honestly,
predictions I heard, most of
all
them were
those
going
are
for
not
Red Dead.
really even on my list of how to play.
Red Dead was going to be my vote. The first one was just so good. Best action adventure game, Legend of Zelda.
Wolfenstein, huh?
Best action game. Yeah, I've heard that's pretty good.
Interesting.
Oh,
That might be worth looking into.
Yeah, I think so too.
Sales,
I
if
should
it
have.
goes on sale or something.
I should have entered. I had a chance to be in a giveaway for it from one of my. What do you call them? Podcasts I listen to. It's Obvious Gaming. They had a giveaway for Wolfenstein. I don't know if it's still open.
Okay.
Probably not, but I'll check it out and I can put us both in there.
Best esports team, Cloud9. Yeah, Cloud9 is pretty huge, especially when it comes to Overwatch and PUBG.
I don't follow esports. I could give 2 shits about this stuff. Not to be rude, I'm sure they're excellent team, but whatever. I don't follow that stuff. I don't watch it. I don't know if you want to go through these. I'm gonna skip ahead to.
No, it's fine. I don't know any of the players really, so
But
I do
best
follow some of
esports
them on
game.
Twitch. But esports
Best
game is
esports game is
Overwatch.
Overwatch. Yeah, I was gonna guess that. I don't know.
I don't know. It's kind of
And
cool.
again-
It overtook Counter-Strike, so
I know. I just saw that on there. I would have bet on that honestly.
yeah,
now that I think
exactly.
about
I
it.
would have too. I don't know. Like I said,
that's-
it's a pretty fun game. I think you'd get into it competitively if you not like actually competitive, but within our little
Get into
circle,
it.
You'd be like,
Yeah.
I'm
I almost bought it that one night, but I
no,
didn't.
you should have since it was on sale, but you didn't.
I don't know. whatever. I'll still probably get it and just bitch that I paid the extra money, but it's my own fault. But best role playing game is Persona 5. I don't know. I too interested in any of that.
Well, that's a category I could care less about. Couldn't care less.
I like RPGs. I don't know if I find the right one. Skyrim was my favorite action RPG.
Okay.
No, I'm looking forward to the next Elder Scrolls installment and Fallout too. But best VR AR game: Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. Star Trek Bridge Crew. I'm a big Star Trek guy. I'd be curious to try that out. My motherboard, all my setup should be VR ready. This streaming rig I have.
Yes.
So
I'd like to actually try some VR stuff. Resident Evil sounds amazing because the game is pretty good.
yeah,
So
I thought about.
I think it'd be kind of fun to play with it. I just don't want to spend the money right now on getting set up.
Yeah. So I know Skyrim, they released that for VR. I watched some gameplay of it. The guy was saying it's nothing spectacular to look at. Like VR can only handle so much visually, but just to be able to see the whole world around you
Yes.
is worth it. And I'd like to try that with some stuff. Best sports or racing game, Forza 7. I would have bet on that, even though there's been some microtransaction controversy behind Forza 7. Yeah, just imagine that, another game getting nailed about microtransactions. But I still would have bet on that.
I guess Rocket League probably doesn't fall under that category, but I'm surprised it doesn't fall under that category.
Well, yeah, I think literal sports is what they're talking about. I mean,
and I guess the simulators aren't included, so like iRacing or any of those actual
those
simulators. There might be another category for simulators.
AAA stuff, I'm guessing, is what this big stuff
that's
is
what
about.
I'm thinking.
Yeah, because there are indie sections too, so I imagine maybe there's a one for actual simulators. Best strategy game, could care less. Best family game, I heard some guys talking about that. I was gonna bet. They were saying Mario Kart was gonna get that. I don't know why Odyssey would, because that's like 2-player max at a time.
Mario
and they were saying
Kart
it wasn't even that fun.
It's pretty fun.
I don't know. That seems like a travesty to me.
It's just a fun style type racing, so it's kind of fun.
Well, yeah, that's why I think it should get it.
Oh, I see. Sorry,
Super Mario Odyssey won.
Yeah, I don't understand why or how. But I say, I'm not a Wii U person, so.
Whatever.
Yep.
No, I don't thought I care. Best fighting game, Injustice 2, could care less about that.
Pretty much don't care.
Handheld game, nah. Mobile game, could care less. They're not even voted yet. Best independent game, I knew Cuphead was going to get that.
Yes, definitely.
I haven't even heard of the other ones, but Cuphead all the way was going to get it. Just, I've heard it's good. Looks like shit to me, but I've heard so many people love it.
Uh-huh.
Narrative, What Remains of Edith Finch. I have heard about that game. I don't know what it is or what it's about, but I might at least look into some gameplay of it. Oh. Game direction, Legend of Zelda. Oh, that's gotten 3 awards already, I think. Legend of Zelda.
It's getting a lot of rewards.
So again, I want to try it, man.
Oh yeah, do it.
But that's probably gonna have to be a late Christmas gift for myself.
Donations.
Best debut indie
People
game.
need to donate to you.
Yeah.
Watch you play it and see if they like it.
I doubt any of my viewers would really want to see me play that. At least the ones I have now.
Oh yeah.
They'd only invest in me getting the next Farm Sim game, probably.
Right.
All right. Well, that pretty much covers it for the stuff I want to see here. So.
Student game, never even knew that was a thing. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
China number 1. Oh wait, sorry.
All right, I'm getting back into golf. It looks like it's still shooting us along here.
Yeah, how many holes have you missed?
Probably a few. I don't even want to look.
Whoops, you gotta really launch that sucker. Well, okay,
Really
maybe not quite that far.
Oof. Oh my gosh. Oh, if only I did that on the first shot, I would have got a hole in one. Got a birdie though. The last one took me right to the hole. That's what she said.
Oh, what?
Right.
Okay. You got it
Um,
in the last.
Yeah. What did that take you? Let's see. You mentioned something about Fortnite 50 versus 50.
Yeah, just a new thing they're doing, I think.
So that's basically the same as Battle Royale, just only 50 people
It's
now?
the same game, yeah. It's just they're doing 50 people versus 50 people. So it's
Oh,
like
I get it now,
massive.
yeah. Okay, so yeah, 2 teams.
Yes.
Okay. Huh. And that's going to be free for a while.
Until the 12th is all.
Okay. Could be potentially enticing.
I think it'd be fun. Everybody needs to
Yeah.
go download it and get on with this and play. Bogey.
Yeah, we can check that
what?
out. You got a bogey, man.
Apparently I didn't hit it hard.
Shit.
What she said.
Hey, got him.
Got him.
Fuck. Nah,
You
I
didn't
hate
hit it
this
hard.
one. Then I hit it too
too
hard. I always do that. I remember the last time I was on this level. I almost stroked out, I think.
Gotta be like almost the last level. Since we probably missed, I don't know how many holes going.
That's the last one. Nope, it wasn't. Never mind. I thought it was. I thought it was taking this little menu there. Alright. Let's see. I did have a community suggestion for a topic here.
Okay.
I had to edit a little bit. It was about learning or about texturing in Blender, and I'm not going to get into that. I decided to just adjust it. This may not be what the guy wanted to hear or see, but our experience in learning to mod in FS, I figured we could maybe touch on that.
Sure.
Since we haven't really talked about it much.
My experience is very limited.
But tell, yeah, why don't you just start off with how you've learned what you know so far?
It's pretty easy actually, if you have a good model and have a good unwrap. Has been my experience.
A good unwrap, you said?
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, I missed that. It cut out for me.
I think that's the biggest key part is
Yeah.
getting the model unwrapped correctly. And in my opinion, manual is the way to go.
All right, and well, that didn't really answer my question. How did you learn everything so far?
Google, friends,
Yeah,
patience
alright.
of friends.
So, when you run into issues, I'm assuming you probably asked somebody or you checked Google and forums and whatnot?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I do have a little bit of background. Well, not even a little. I've got quite a bit of background in 3D modeling, so I know like terms and stuff that you would normally use. So
Yeah.
you got to
Yeah,
figure
you
out
have
what
experience in, what's the
Blender
program?
uses. SolidWorks.
SolidWorks, okay, yeah. So that's what you build your tires in.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, I couldn't do that in Blender to save my life.
I know. I get that.
But
It's a whole different beast.
if you know the term, or even kind of have an idea what you want to do, you kind of Google that term plus put in Blender. I just can't make
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I
and
get
it gives,
that.
It's
I
like,
know what
hey,
you're talking
this
about.
is how you do this, and it gives you
Mhm.
examples of like select this, then select
Yeah.
this, then click this modifier type thing. And I mean,
See, that's what I found going from AutoCAD and Autodesk programs like Inventor to Blender as well. So I can relate to that too. Yeah, just similar to like
I'm gonna stroke her out, bitch.
just the common phrases. It's all basically the same. It's just people sometimes have to translate the language for you.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I was kind of similar as far as modeling goes. I started out in mapping, which most of my viewers are aware of. Hole in
Oh
one,
my.
nice. But I wanted to make my own map, and I didn't know how. I knew nothing. But I just started poking around in Map i3Ds and just looking at what was what. I mean, I was pretty much self-taught for the most part. I mean, I guess I was self-taught as far as learning to map goes. I mean, everything I learned either was trial and error or looking up on forums. And that's a big thing that the community needs to learn, is how to use Google and how to search forums. The tools are there. American Eagles Modding and FSUK. The forums are just exactly what you need. People have had these same problems that you have had, and they've been answered many times. You just have to search for it on these forums and Google. They are out there. That's one of the big things I have to stress. And I don't know, I just kept working at it. I still suck, but I'm better than where I was before.
Did you make
Yeah, I
it
learned to model. Yeah. Model, I learned from videos and got a lot of help from Tex and a little bit from Brian. So they helped a lot. I mean, yeah, making connections is a good way to start. I mean, you just go message a big modder. They're probably not going to help you, but just making friends that know little things and you learn things from them and just build your way up. That's a way to do it.
First golfing I've ever done.
Yeah.
It's
And
so bad,
as
man.
for
So bad.
as for whoever asked me about texturing in Blender, there's videos out there about it. How to do AO. Start with that AO. Then spec maps. There's tutorials out there on spec maps. I know Tex has one out there. It's no audio. It's all text. And you have to just watch what he does on the screen. But Brian has one too. He might have even done an updated one. I know Brian's goes through using what's it called, Substance Painter. So resources are out there. You just have to look for it. I mean, I know it might seem like they're being dicks when modders tell you to go Google it, but most of them learned like that. So, and typically I try to point people in the right direction. Like, look here, Google this. This is a key phrase. Like, I try to help you. I don't try to just blatantly say no. But some modders do that, but I understand. I get it. You know, sometimes I'm not having the best day, and I will say that. But that's just my input as far as that goes. Anything else you want to add to that, Dusty?
No, just don't get frustrated, because it can get easily frustrated with
Yeah,
it. So
keep at
you
it.
just gotta stick with it.
Mm-hmm. And hell, that's advice for anything, even this YouTube stuff. I remember I've
true.
told you countless times, just stick with it, Dusty. You'll build up a following. Just anything you do in life. If it doesn't work here for the first time. Yeah, like even golf it here. Be patient.
Oh, it's super frustrating because you think it should be super easy, but it's not. Not all the time.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, sometimes it is. Sometimes you get lucky.
You hit the ball just right, but the mouse doesn't go fast enough, so it's a slow hit. Or you do that.
This is annoying. Yep. I get close, but it just rolls right over. Annoying.
Can't find the hole.
I don't know, this is karma for something I did this week. Alright, now we're to the Ask Us Anything segment. Since we're not doing a stream, we don't really have the viewership, but I did have a good couple of questions from Wessel Steenkamp. He chimed in. He asked, what would you like to see Giants improve on? And I added, and add into FS19. I didn't really think about it much, so I'm kind of on the spot here, kind of try to come up with some stuff.
The biggest one for me, soil mod.
Yeah, go ahead. Yes, they could integrate.
Seasons. I don't understand.
They could integrate those. Yeah, as far as soil mod goes, I think they could add some options, like have some parts of that selectable. Like choose what parts you want. Have it based on difficulty. And they need to make it selectable, like what parts you want to utilize. I don't know. That's just my input. They're not going to do that, no doubt, but I'd like to see them do that. And same with the mod itself. Soil mod comes out, like have some of these parts selectable. Like I don't want all of this stuff to be a part of it. But anyways, I'm getting off the main topic here.
What I agree with.
But something I would like to see added is another grass type for Pete's sake. I mean, alfalfa, clover, just some other hay. Like, for Pete's sake, is that so difficult? Multi-mowing, too. Let me cut my wheats.
Seriously.
How about when the wheat's growing, I could use that as grass, like you could do with the multi-mowing mod before. It's ridiculous. It's dumb.
New item unlocked, Viking helmet.
But I think they did a good thing with adding soybeans in and a couple new crop types. Sunflower, like that was nice. That was nice. I didn't
Yeah.
expect that for a million years,
Right.
since they don't really progress much. I mean, yeah,
I
they
I
add
don't
some things
understand
here
why
and
some
there.
of these mods that we have can't be implemented right away. I mean, it's like foundational mods is what it is.
It's stupid. Yeah, it's key farming stuff. Seasons.
Yeah,
Freaking
exactly.
seasons. Like it's so much an
And then
effect
the next
of the
thing
game.
is, to me, is why can't you start supporting larger maps? It doesn't. Not everything needs to be a 1x map.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we're at least lucky we get 4x working properly.
Right.
But
I mean,
16x are a pain in the ass as far as getting the work goes, unfortunately.
yeah, because they just don't. They don't want to support it. They don't think it should be supported.
Well, yeah, freaking, you're talking about Germans making the game.
Yeah.
I'm not being racist or anything here, but it's just because of where they're farming.
Small town
and what
farming.
they're familiar
or
with.
small time
Yeah.
farming, not town. But
Yeah, because they don't have those big operations. I mean, they might have some, but
well, some of their
it's
argument
very
is
different from America.
performance. And I mean, honestly, if they actually rewrit the freaking software into a better game engine, they'd probably have way better performance. I mean, look
Yeah.
at ATS. Yeah, it's not a complete open world, but it's pretty close.
And their performance is so good. Like, it runs excellent.
Yeah. So
And they have so much packed into everything.
you know it's possible. I mean, look at all
Yeah.
the options they throw into every truck they do.
Yep. But anything else you want to add to Giants improvements or additions?
Improvements.
I guess we already did cover what I was going to add.
I mean, yeah, they've done a really good job. I loved seeing when the Big Bud DLC came out, that they implemented like the gauge wheels on the cultivators and the seeders and stuff like that. You know, the swiveling and stuff like that. I think that's awesome.
I think they did good in improving the lighting engine from 15 to 17.
Yep,
That was a
I
good
agree.
move on their part. And also the windrows, the dynamic fill plane stuff on the dynamic ground planes. That was a nice move on their part. I
Yep.
mean,
Even
it's not perfect.
dynamic fill planes is a nice, you know, we kind of had to script
Yeah, that
it in
was-
ourselves.
that was in 15. I think they added that. But still, that was an improvement from 13.
I mean, they're getting there. They just don't seem to want to do.
They're getting there too freaking slow is the thing.
Yes. I mean,
Between
yeah.
13, 15, and 17, everything should have already been in 15.
There should be some massive changes come 19, and then it should. I mean,
Yeah.
it would make the game amazing, and especially with.
Or
you know,
I
as
would be
kind of-
happy if they didn't release them every 2 years, if we got significant improvements.
Oh yeah, totally. I mean, even just updates to the game that
Yeah.
implemented
that, like-
improvements or fixes, or you know, I would even pay for more DLCs if they actually put more thought into the default functions of the game.
That's just not Giants.
No, but
Nice.
you know, which kind of actually leads us into the next point is cattle and crops. I mean, yes, it's not out yet when they've promised it was going to be out, but
But the question is, we should probably say what he said here first. How do you feel about cattle and crops? I still think the delayed release date is hurting their reputation. That is also from Russell Steenkamp. But yeah, you were saying. Now that they know what we're talking
you know,
about.
once it comes out and people see how it functions, I think they're gonna have, or Giants is gonna have a problem.
Yeah,
And it may
if
not pull
if it
all
ends
the
up
players like people kind of thought it would when it was first announced because of the release problems, but I think
I'm at least they're maybe hurting the reputation, but the way I see it, they're at least taking the time to improve this game as they go. They're working on it. They're
and they're
fixing
taking
things.
on feedback.
Yep.
Those of us that are
Like,
still on the developers and stuff like that, playing the game when they release updates and stuff like that, and we give them feedback, they're taking that and doing something with it.
That's what Giants needs to do. They need to follow that.
Oh,
They don't-
absolutely. There
don't
should be a
listen to
developer
anybody.
market with us. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I hate to say it, but those of us that stream it, you know, you get feedback a lot faster that way because you get other people noticing. It kind of goes to everything. You watch any other streamer playing PUBG or something, and for those of you that don't know anything about PUBG, it's you have to loot your own guns and equipment. So if you miss something as the gamer, your stream that's watching it possibly would see that and be like, dude, go back. That same thing could be applied to
Yeah.
testing out Giants functionality. You may not think of something that you need to do to test, and your viewers would give you that option to, you know, think about that stuff.
But Giants is just so dumb. They're dumb.
They're very
They
dumb.
made improvements.
I'm sorry, but
Okay.
yes, they're
not a good developer as far as
They're
giving the
lazy.
players what they want. That's what I look for in a good developer, is listening to players. Listening to the players. EA, shit. They're not listening to the players. They're just in it for the money.
Yep.
And I think that's what Giants is doing too. They just keep releasing these games that people are gonna buy even though they're shit.
Well, yeah, I mean, look why that's why they released it on Xbox and PlayStation. Now, I mean, don't get me wrong.
Yeah. And every 2 years too.
They need the game.
It's like
Call of
Duty.
How do you
They released
ever
that.
finish and bug report an entire game within that 2 years? You can't, because it usually takes at least a year for the new games. I mean, I promise you, they're already working on 19. So
They started once. They started before 17 was released. No doubt.
Absolutely.
Which
so
that's
just
not
hurts your
okay.
game release. I mean, you don't get the updates.
It's stupid. Wow. Yeah, Wes, you really sparked a good topic here. When it comes down to it, you and I are FS players, Dusty.
Well, yeah, because we're farmers.
Yep.
We grew up, work on all that, so we like our tractors.
Yep. Yes, we do.
Don't get me wrong, I still like my FPS. Overwatch is still a lot of fun. So
I am glad I made the transition into other games. I don't know. FS was just no more. If I wasn't playing these other games, I wouldn't be streaming at all.
that's probably true.
Yeah.
Not for me, but for you. You're
Yeah.
kinda over FS.
Not completely. Like, I still have some fun
Right,
with
but
it,
I mean,
but
you don't have
only
the desire to play every night.
no, like I used to. Yeah, it's or even modding anymore. I get in the Giants editor and I'm like, nah, I'm done. Screw this. That's why the Magnum is taking forever. I should send it to Long or something who would actually finish it.
I get it. Like I said, I want to use this as my display table and do it that way, and build something that I have
I think
a tie to, I guess that's what you want to call it. So that's where my interest still stays with it.
yeah, that's true. That's why I made the Lost Hills a long time ago. That's my home and where I'm from. I need to get back to that, but I was just thinking, I pretty much played FS almost every day for the last 4 years.
That's a lot.
So
I mean,
maybe not every day.
15
but-
was the first FS I really played, from back. Oh crap.
Yeah, but I don't know. I just saturated. I oversaturated my own market. It was too much.
That happens.
So, this was bound to happen sooner or later. I remember even when I was FS almost every day, once in a while I'd try a different game, but I'd only stream that like once. And then say, screw it, we're going back to farm sim. Once in a while, if you go through all my videos, you'll see an odd one out in there every once in a while. But not anymore. But, I don't know. Anything else on your mind, Dusty?
No, not really.
All right, well, I suppose I'll close this
Might
up.
need to do some FS here in an hour or two.
Yeah, we'll talk about that when we wrap this up. How about? So, for those of you watching, this was the Ask Us Anything segment. Feel free to shoot us messages or comment on any posts. Well, maybe not any posts. If we ask you for any input, you can put it on those posts. Maybe once a week, I'll do a input for Ask Us Anything. And if you do leave a comment or send us a message, make sure you leave the hashtag SaturdayBS so we know we can answer it then. And otherwise, we'll probably just answer your question right then and there. But if you put the hashtag SaturdayBS, we'll answer it in the stream here. Something for the community to see if it's something you want addressed in the community. That could be farm sim or otherwise.
Username/streamer name if you're a streamer.
Yep, we do. Yeah, we do shout outs for that. Not really a shout out, but we do get addressed personally.
We recognize you.
Yes, recognize. So we do thank you for any input we got. We got a couple here. I got a couple more things for input that I didn't really see needed to be addressed today. but we did have a couple people input here, so I do appreciate that. I forgot the name of the first guy who asked for the topic of learning to texture in Blender. I'll have to give him a thank you for sending that question in later.
Yeah.
Apologize for getting in the stream, but thank you, Wessel Steenkamp, for the input there. Let's see. Sinister Stocks and I, we're both on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch. You're not really doing much YouTube stuff anymore, are you, though?
No, I mean, anything FS related, I will upload the Twitch stream to YouTube so people can see it, because I have way more subscribers on YouTube than Twitch.
Right.
That's a plug. That's a hint, guys. Follow me on Twitch. Anyway, I want them to see it, so yeah, I will upload it to YouTube still. But like normal other gameplay, Destiny or Fortnite or anything like that, so far I'm not messing with YouTube.
All right, and you're still Country Roads Media on Facebook, right?
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, I don't know. You just gotta figure out how to get that changed.
Blame
But otherwise,
Facebook.
Yeah, otherwise, yeah, follow us on Twitter and Facebook. We're on both of those platforms. I'm on Facebook and Twitter as Ran0msparks. He's on Facebook as Country Roads Media and Twitter as Sinister Stocks. You're just all over the freaking place. Did you switch your YouTube page over to a different name?
No, that's still Country Roads Media since it's FS only.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, I see what you're doing there. Well, anything else to add to the end here? I think I pretty much covered the bases.
I think we're good. We spent I think close to an hour.
Yeah, 56 minutes. Fuck yeah, bud.
Yeah, man.
It's so much harder to do it solo, believe you me.
I bet it is. Sorry, I had family in town last week, so...
No, that's understanding. Life comes first.
I wasn't gonna put them through sitting here watching me, or me not being with them if they're out in the living room, and me in here sitting.
Honestly, I want my family to watch me doing this. Like, come on, support me in what I'm doing to make a little extra money.
That, but not my family is not that type.
No, my family not either. One night my mom called me during a stream, and I was like, "I'm streaming here. You can tune in if you want." She's like, "Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen." I'm glad she didn't. I'm pretty sure I cussed up a storm that night.
To be like, "What is that?"
Yeah. Well.
And why would you do that?
Well, I think I'm ready to wrap it up here. So those of you watching both of our recordings here, thanks for watching, and hopefully we'll see you in the next one.
Much appreciated, guys. We'll catch you next time.
Alrighty, have a great night.
Bye, guys. Bye. Got anything else you want to mention or anything like that? Shoot me a message. We'll get it on here. Till next time.